already know. It is the Queen TMB. Usually, after I'm done making y'all laugh, doing anything and everything, I'm on to the stories, y'all. That's what I do. I'm on to the stories. But now it is time for us and you guys to be here and react to these stories with me. So let's get into it. I got some stories for y'all. Some stories y'all sent. Some stories that I was tagged in. Some stories that I just found interesting. And I'm like, Because I don't know why y'all be dealing with some of this foolishness. We into it. We get into these stories. All right, let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, this is my first story. I don't have the person because it's going to be anonymous, whatever. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. It says, in my last 2 years, I rented a house split between 5 guys. One of whom was last minute addition that I begged them not to let live with us. Okay. I even offered to pay the rent on his room while I looked for a new one. But I got outvoted. So we had this guy, who I'll call Roger because he looked like Roger from American Dad. Roger did not seem physically able to walk without stomping his feet. Multiple guests commented on how loud he was. Oh, and he wore his winter boots inside. Roger said our Wi-Fi was too slow. How you gonna complain about somebody's Wi-Fi? You ain't even... Roger said our Wi-Fi was too slow, and he wanted to play Xbox Live while watching Netflix. Okay, Roger gotta go. That's what, we gotta go. Why you can't do all this at your house again? How you... Okay. So he ran an Ethernet cable from our kitchen to the front hall and upstairs to his bed. He didn't tape it down nearly either, so it hung low in several spots, giving our house the appearance of a spaceship in disrepair. Listen, he loudly proclaimed how brilliant he was and how much faster the internet was now, not realizing somebody had already cut the Ethernet cable. I cannot. Roger frequently fell asleep with loud music or TV playing on his tower speakers. He would not turn it off unless his favorite roommate asked him to. Yes, he would tell the other 3 of us to just off and then act all apologetic if Juan would tell him to be quiet. Okay, well, I guess him and Juan need to go find him a place together. One night, it came to a head. He fell asleep during the exams with some loud music playing, and it woke up the whole house up. All of us. His man crush, Juan included, knocked on his door for almost an hour trying to get him to turn it down. So I open the door and go turn it down. There's a bunch of guys in there like, what's the problem, man? Like a female walking in, go in there, turn the music down, get over it. He'll be fine. He wouldn't answer. We decided to jimmy his lock and turn, okay, it was locked. Jimmy his lock and turn down ourselves. Finally, he was fast asleep with noise-canceling headphones on. So let me get it straight. He put noise-canceling headphones on, turned his speakers up loud in the background. All right, no. Roger need to go up out of here. No, I'm sorry. Roger got to go. All this time, he was falling asleep with the music, TV on, and it was just acting, no. Next story. Roger, no. He's not on the lease. Does anybody officially know that he was, like, really staying here? Y'all told him so? Because if not, that 30 days don't apply. Roger got to go. Roger got to go ahead and find a place. All right, next story. Can't do it. Roger got to go. Right after college, I lived in a house that I rented out rooms to on an individual basis. Okay. Most people were completely fine, but you get that occasional roommate. Yeah, we all know that. Then there was Doug. Doug was about our age, unemployed, and was an alcoholic who would drink himself to black out almost every day. And why did you let him move in again? Okay. He was a total slob and would make a huge mess in the kitchen before going back to his room and drink some more and blast more loud music. The next day, he wouldn't remember anything. Seeing the big mess in the kitchen, whine about people being gross. Of course, when he Of course, when any of us pointed out that it was his mess, he always said he didn't remember doing it and that it couldn't be his mess. So set up a camera. Set up a camera. Y'all know y'all recorded anything else. Set up a camera. That way Doug can see his foolishness. Simple. Yeah, Doug, I can't imagine why you don't remember. I'm sure the handle of vodka you drunk last night had nothing to do with that. He was eventually kicked out because his parents refused to pay his rent anymore And I genuinely hope that he got some help because the amount he drank every day would kill an elephant. Jesus. Yeah, no. Sorry, Doug. You got, yeah, we on Doug. Doug, got the dog. I don't understand how do y'all tolerate this? How do y'all even deal with people being in your house? Like, you're not clean. I'm an OCD. I trip out. And of course, it's only but so much tripping I can do because I have 2 kids. 2 kids, kids are kids. You know, make them clean up, whatever. But you're talking about somebody coming and living and staying in your house. I've done that before. Not doing it again, ever. Sorry, don't care. I don't care what your problem is in life, what you got going on in life. You're going to have to find somewhere else to stay. You can't stay here. Never again in life. All right, my senior year boarding school, my roommate stole my prescription Adderall and Oxys from getting my wisdom teeth pulled out. Red flags. And alcohol that I had hidden under a chest in my bed while I was away for the weekend. She ended up overdosing and then told the school that I gave it to her. I got suspended, lost my scholarship for the remainder of the semester, and almost had my college acceptance rescinded. I don't even know what to say about that, y'all. I would be pissed, like beyond pissed. Got an update on that one too. It says they eventually let me back in on conduct probation to finish my last semester. I almost failed physics because of labs I missed during the 3-week suspension. The roommate was a year younger and got a slap on the wrist, plenty of sympathy, and within a couple of weeks was in an inpatient program. This all happened back in 2014, but last I heard she dropped out of college and was still living with her parents. See? Listen, looks like the grass is green on the other side for you. It was straight. It was straight. You can't help somebody that don't want to be helped. Listen, she tried to lie on you. She tried to go ahead and she OD'd on all of your what was your Adderalls and your Oxys. It's okay. It all comes to light. It all comes to light. It's all good. All right, that's all the stories I have for our first go around of stories, y'all. As we keep going, of course, these stories gonna get more intense. I've got videos, some super crazy stories. I've got some hot stories. Y'all have been sending me stuff. I can't put it all in one video. But stay tuned. The stories are about to get crazy. Tap back in. Bye. And subscribe. Subscribe. The Queen CB. Subscribe.